What if I told you that one of the most talked about coins on the internet may not even exist as an official US coin? Welcome back to World Coins Explorer. Today, we are uncovering the mystery of the so-called 1788 United States $quarter coin. Thousands of people search for this coin online and wonder whether it is rare, valuable, and worth a fortune. Some collectors have seen pictures of a coin marked with the date 1788 and believed they had discovered a hidden treasure. But the truth behind this mysterious coin is even more fascinating. In this video, we will explore the history of the United States before its first coins were made, explain why a $quarter dated 1788 could not have been officially issued, discuss the types of coins used in America during that period, and reveal why so many people are still attracted to this legendary piece. Stay with me until the end because the real story is far more interesting than the myth itself. The year 1788 was an important period in American history. The United States had recently gained independence from Great Britain, and the young nation was still trying to build its political and economic systems. At that time, there was no official United States mint producing coins for everyday use. The country faced many challenges, including a shortage of money and a lack of a standardized currency. Different states used different forms of money, and foreign coins circulated widely among the people. Because there was no national coinage system, merchants and citizens often had to accept various coins from different countries. This situation created confusion in trade and made daily transactions more difficult. Therefore, the idea of an official $quarter coin in 1788 does not match historical facts. Many people are surprised to learn that the United States Mint did not exist in 1788. The U.S. Mint was officially established by the Coinage Act of 1792. This law created the nation's first minting system and defined the coins that would be produced by the federal government. Before this important legislation, there was no central authority responsible for creating official American coins. The government needed time to organize its finances and establish a stable monetary structure. As a result, no official U.S. $quarter, dime, or cent dated 1788 could have been produced by the federal government. Any coin carrying the date 1788 and claiming to be an official $quarter should be carefully examined because it is not part of the official history of United States coinage. During the late 18th century, people living in America used a fascinating mix of foreign currencies. Spanish silver coins were especially popular and widely accepted throughout the country. British coins, Dutch coins, and other European pieces also circulated in markets and shops. Merchants frequently accepted these foreign coins because there was simply no enough official American money available. The famous Spanish dollar became one of the most trusted coins in commerce, and later influenced the American monetary system. In fact, the term dollar, used by the United States, was inspired by these widely circulated silver coins. Understanding this historical background helps explain why no official $quarter existed in 1788, and why foreign coins played such an important role in everyday life. The first official United States $quarter was eventually introduced in 1796. Several years after the establishment of the U.S. Mint. This early quarter contained silver and featured designs representing the ideals of liberty and independence. The mintage was extremely low compared with modern coin production. Because of its rarity and historical significance, the 1796 $quarter has become one of the most valuable and desirable coins in American numismatics. Collectors around the world dream of owning an authentic example of this coin. Its existence also proves an important point. If the first official quarter was introduced in 1796, then an official quarter dated 1788 could not have been produced by the United States government. So why do people keep talking about a 1788 United States $quarter coin? The answer lies in the internet and the popularity of rare coin stories. Many websites, social media posts, and online marketplaces display images of coins bearing the date 1788. Some of these pieces are replicas made for educational purposes, while others are commemorative tokens created to celebrate American history. In certain cases, sellers may unintentionally describe these pieces incorrectly. Because the date 1788 is associated with the early years of the United States, people naturally become curious and assume the coin must be extremely rare. This misunderstanding has turned the so-called 1788 quarter dollar into an internet mystery that continues to attract collectors and history enthusiasts. The date 1788 itself carries great historical importance. It was the year when the United States Constitution was being ratified by several states. The country was moving toward creating a stronger federal government and a more stable political system. This period marked a significant turning point in American history. Because of these historic events, the year 1788 symbolizes the birth and development of the modern United States. It is easy to understand why some manufacturers and artists have used the date on commemorative pieces and fantasy coins. Such items can be interesting collectibles, but they should never be confused with official United States Mint products. Fantasy coins have become a popular category among collectors. These pieces are not counterfeit coins intended to deceive people into spending them as money. Instead, they are artistic creations inspired by historical events and famous coin designs. Some fantasy pieces are beautifully produced with detailed engravings and attractive finishes. They may include dates that were never actually used on official coins. The 1788 quarter dollar often falls into this category. Although these pieces may have collectible value depending on their quality and rarity, they do not possess the same historical status as genuine United States Mint coins. Collectors should always understand the difference between fantasy issues and official coinage. Authenticating old coins is one of the most important skills in coin collecting. Experienced numismatists study a coin's weight, diameter, composition, design details, and historical context. They also compare pieces with official mint records and trusted reference books. When evaluating a supposed 1788 United States quarter dollar, experts immediately recognize a major problem because the United States Mint did not exist at that time. This historical inconsistency raises serious questions about authenticity. Collectors are therefore encouraged to research carefully before purchasing expensive coins online. Knowledge and education remain the best tools for avoiding confusion and making informed collecting decisions. Although there is no official value for a genuine 1788 United States quarter dollar because no such coin exists, some fantasy pieces and commemorative tokens can still be worth money. Their prices depend on factors such as craftsmanship, metal composition, condition, rarity, and collector demand. Certain replicas made from precious metals may sell for more than ordinary souvenir pieces. However, their value comes from being collectibles rather than historical United States currency. Buyers should understand exactly what they are purchasing and avoid paying unrealistic prices based on mistaken beliefs about rarity. A careful approach can help collectors appreciate these pieces without being misled by inaccurate information. The mystery surrounding the 1788 quarter dollar teaches an important lesson about coin collecting. The hobby is not only about finding valuable coins but also about learning history and understanding how money evolved over time. Every coin has a story, and sometimes the most fascinating stories involve myths and misconceptions. The absence of an official 1788 quarter actually makes the subject even more interesting because it encourages collectors to explore the early years of the United States and the challenges faced by the young nation. Knowledge transforms ordinary objects into windows that reveal the past and inspire curiosity about history. For beginners entering the world of coin collecting, research should always come before purchasing. Reliable books, museum resources, and professional grading services can provide valuable information and help identify authentic pieces. Collectors should be cautious when encountering extraordinary claims on the internet. If a coin appears to rewrite established history, additional investigation is necessary. The story of the supposed 1788 quarter dollar demonstrates why critical thinking is essential in numismatics. By studying historical facts and verifying information, collectors can avoid misunderstandings and gain a deeper appreciation for genuine coins and their historical significance. In conclusion, the so-called 1788 United States quarter dollar remains one of the most intriguing coin mysteries discussed online. Historical evidence clearly shows that the United States had not yet established its official minting system and therefore could not have produced a $quarter in that year. Any piece dated 1788 is most likely a fantasy issue, replica, or commemorative token rather than an authentic United States mint coin. Yet the fascination surrounding this mysterious date continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. Sometimes the truth behind a coin is even more remarkable than the legend itself, and that is exactly why the story of the 1788 $quarter deserves to be remembered.